My name is Hannah, and you may have seen me on your For You page talking about a lot of the local businesses in the Warner Robins, Georgia area, but I actually want to shout out a couple of my favorites of the local businesses in the Warner Robins, Georgia area, and that's our own. My dad started Automotion Customs 26 years ago, and we've been a staple in the Middle Georgia community doing leather, spray and bed liners, wheels, tires, and lift kits for all of Middle Georgia's trucks, cars, SUVs. This is Automotion. We're right off of 247, right by the Air Force Base. I graduated college. I wanted to come work with my dad at Automotion Customs because I always loved it. I had a passion for business, and I always knew that working with my dad would be like the best decision that I ever made. And you may know that I was a salesman over here for several years before. So I sold like leather, wheels, tires, lift kits, ranch hands, all the fun stuff. Here's an example of some of the stuff that I used to sell, and that was everything that I used to do before my dad started Motion Marine. And when I started doing Motion Marine, so here's all of this truck accessories that they have over here. Automotion they were behind the scenes. They just did dealer work for the first 10 years of their lives. Like, they didn't do truck accessories. They literally did like leather and mobile electronics. They recently, I'd probably say about 15 or 16 years ago, they opened up a retail store, which is right there. And you can walk in and like see all of the stuff, and they do work for not just dealerships, but also like retail customers. So like doing leather in your cars, we're Middle Georgia's only authorized cat skin dealer. So if you want to get leather in your truck, you would go right there. And so that is Automotion. If you have any questions about Automotion, let me know, because I'm still so passionate about Automotion. Like, my heart and soul is with Automotion, and it's where I grew up, and it's my dad's business, and I just think those guys are just the best over there. Of course, you guys have probably seen on my For You page, like on my TikTok, Motion Marine. Let me show you the logo, the design. Where's the sun? There's the sun. Motion Marine. That's my business now. My dad started a company, and he was like, hey, we need to #figure this out. I need you to go over there and figure out how to run the company. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm figuring out how to run a company, which is super fun. And luckily, my dad gave me a long leash and was like, don't mess it up, kid. And he just kind of let me go off and live my best life. And luckily, we've been growing and thriving and vibing because of my TikTok, which most of my TikToks get pushed out to the Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi area. But the local ones get pushed out to my Warner Robins and Macon Angels. So I hope that this lands on my Warner Robins and Macon For You pages. I would love it if you guys would come by and say hey to me. We would love it if you would come patronize Automotion Customs. I truly know for a fact, like, they have the best customer service in the area, like probably in the country. And obviously we did